Hello, welcome to Fields and Skylines. Let's play Farming Simulator 22, The White Farm. Yes, we are in May. Lots of stuff to do in May. We have two fields. We have to spray for weeds. We have a whole bunch of jam we have to sell. I might even have some generating of jam we need to do, which we could do while we. Yep, I am definitely going to turn this on. We should get about four more pallets. I don't know how long it'll take. As you can see, we have quite a bit to sell. And you can see, I bought a new piece of equipment for the farm. I bought a much larger trailer. It's a flatbed. It can load equipment up on here as well. Um, I kept our old trailer as well, just in case. That seems a little bit more reasonable to be like using for eggs. If we ever get more eggs than we can fit in our back of our pickup truck. And speaking of eggs, let's check on our chickens. Definitely are going to need a little bit of food, um, like 1,200 or so liters. And let's go ahead and check how our cows are doing. At the end of yesterday's episode, well, at the end of the last episode, um, well, not even at the end, but in off episode, I bought five more cows, so we're up to 40. But as you can see, we have some baby cows here. Yay. We're going to sell them. Um, we're going to sell them today. Why? Well, we'll get a little bit of money for it. Plus, we have to buy five new ones. So it'll kind of offset the cost a little bit. Almost 5,000 liters of milk. We will sell some milk today as well. So lots of stuff being sold. And also, let's check out some of these prices. As you can see, we're in May. It's supposed to be the highest. Right now, it's at around 12.23. At the grocery mart. We're not going to sell it quite yet. I'm going to wait for some more to get made. I think I'm going to do the weed spraying and all of that stuff first. And then I'll probably go and sell our milk just so that we can get the most jam that we can get. Um, Milk in May is pretty low, but like I said, we're not going to store it. Milk doesn't store; it goes bad. So you have to sell it all the time, and we will sell our milk and get a little bit of money for it as well. And we'll sell eggs, and eggs are starting to come back. Um, we got yikes bakery, but bakery won't take a whole lot. Fast food and wholesale aren't bad, so bakery and fast food and wholesale. So we'll get all of that sold. And then we have, let's take a look at our fields. Um, Here, and let's go ahead and turn weeds on, rolling off. There we go. We'll load up that map, and as you'll see is lots of weeds in this field need to get sprayed. The weeds in this field will need to get sprayed, and that's what we're going to focus on here next. So I think I already leased a sprayer. Let's take a look at see if there's any contracts that jump out. No contracts available. It is a little early. Let's see if there's anything new in the store. Ooh, a new tractor and a corn header trailer. Well, we don't need that. But the tractor, holy cow, we can't afford it. But it's not a bad tractor, 230 horse. It would put it up there with one of our larger tractors. We only have two, so it's definitely bigger than red. I don't know how big Greenie is. That's not too bad. Let's take a look. So red is 175, and our JD is 246, and that tractor is 230. So it's right there with green. But the problem is, I think we need something in the threes, and I know we can upgrade it for $40,000. Be a 305, which is pricey. Um, even like 285. Like, yeah, it's just not quite the tractor that we want. So definitely not going to get that. Um, some of the kit that we do need though, just thinking is I was hoping we could get like a planter that could also cultivate, but those are super expensive. So then I was looking at a planter that was bigger. Those are expensive. So I think planters on our list of things we have to save up for. Uh, we need to get um, a new pickup truck, something that looks better pulling that big gooseneck trailer. I was thinking something like way down here at the end. Um, this bad boy, 450 horse, 36 grand, plus you put a truck bed on there, and now you're cooking with gas, right? Um, Plus it has the option to put other bodies on it, but I don't like doing that. I feel like that's kind of cheating the system. So, but yeah, I think that is something else we're saving up for, we'll have to save up for. And then, of course, a third tractor is our highest priority right now, I think, since we have everything else that we need. Of course, we're saving up for more fields. We're saving up for more for our expansion of putting in another cow pen. But since we don't have our other cow pen quite full yet, although I think it'll get filled up by the end of this month, um, I think we can live with that for a while and then worry about that expansion kind of down the road. I think we need a couple more fields yet. And one of the things I was thinking about doing as I tip myself over, yay, come on. I may not be able to get unstuck and I might have to reset everything. All right, let's reset, go up to the store. Oh, goodness. What a way to start the day. So this is why you have the ability to do this. Reset, and then, come on, reset. Hopefully that doesn't lose all the herbicide that was in it, but it probably does, and I'll have to go refill. That's all right. Small problems. I'm going to go ahead and get us back to where we need to be with a quick jump cut, and then we'll continue on with what we were doing. Sorry about that. My bad driving again, taking us out. So I did have to refill the tanker. It was empty, so that cost us a little bit of money. But hopefully we will be in good shape here. So I'm going to start spraying. Well, before I start spraying, let me show you what I was going to show you. What I was thinking we could do is, so this field here is 275, almost $276,000. Field 24 is 150. Field 23 is 65. So buying these two fields are significantly less. Um, and I feel like, honestly, really, if we just got field 24 and planted grass, we would have then all this grass. And field 24 is 2.32 acres, hectares, whereas 4 is, so it's twice as big. So what I think I'm going to do to move the process along is work to buy field 24, plant grass on it, and then we'll be able to use 4 to do our chicken and cow expansion plus more storage on the farm. That is my plan. That is the new plan because eight is like I said, 276,000, and this is, you know, over 120 less, right? 130,000 less. So I think that'll be the plan. It'll give us plenty of grass. It'll give us a whole nother area for cows and stuff. Um, we may need more straw output than just what we get here, but we'll worry about that when we have to worry about that. Straw is easy enough to get, cheap enough to buy, and easy enough to plant. One other thing I wanted to point out, if I back out of that, and if we go to parsnips, carrots, and red beets, if you take a look, we have a red beet field. Yes. We have a parsnips. No, that's not parsnip. Carrot. So red beet, parsnips field right here. So one of the things I noticed is that some of the new crops from the expansion are starting to get on this map, which may cut down on the number of jobs we can do, because if we look at what 11 here is, this might be sorghum. So we have some sorghum planted. So, because these are hard working jobs, but I still maybe might take one on offline just to see how it goes. But yeah, so we definitely have some of the new crops coming in as well. So that is what I wanted to show. I am going to go ahead. Crop sensors on. I am going to turn the sprayer on and start a headland. Probably do this. I'm going to do this field and the next field a time lapse. In fact, I think one of the things I'm going to do, and I'm just doing a big headland here just because this is the end of the field. I think what I'm going to do is quickly hire a worker. I don't know why this is. I have a hard time turning sometimes. Just for a little bit. I'm going to speed time up a little bit. Actually, well, since I'm not spraying, I'm going to speed up time a little bit while we do this, just to help progress with our day, just to get more stuff to sell. But again, I'm going to do this in a time lapse. So I will see you when we are done. spraying is done for the day, I'm going to go ahead and return the leased sprayer. We won't need it for about 5 months. It might actually be a couple $100 cheaper just to hang on to it until then, but I don't know for sure, and I didn't want to take time to do the math and figure out how much it is per day. I don't remember how much per day it was versus just lease out for a day. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and sell some milk. I see I have one more pallet of jam. I'm hoping to get, you know, at least two to put on the back there, and then might be able to even fit a couple more on top of the other piles. But let's go ahead and sell our milk. Our milk is going to go to the dairy. Excellent. So we'll go off to the dairy. And then I think what I'll do is try to sneak out the trailer for the animals, and we'll sell 2 cows and buy 5. So we've driven up to the dairy before, so I'm going to do that in a jump cut. I will see you there in a little bit. We made it to the dairy safe and sound. We have milk to sell. Let's go ahead and start selling milk and see how much we can make from it. Looks like it came in at $6,142 with a $591 environmental score bonus. I'll take that on a bad selling day. That'll definitely pay for our next round of cows and a little bit of the herbicide we just sprayed down on our crops. So yeah, I am then gonna take us back to the farm, and I will get the trailer in position and get the cows. So I'll meet you up at the animal dealer. See you in a bit. All right, sold our 2 cows. Got like 200 some dollars for it, 260 I think. About to buy our 5 middle-aged cows, 12-month-year-olds, here for 5,500. All right, and we'll head back to the farm and we'll get these cows in. This will fill up our cow pen, which means we will not be able, like, our cows will have babies, but they won't have babies. I was thinking I could build a pasture in one of our grass fields or somewhere that we could move baby cows to, and then feed them just hay until they're old enough to, you know, produce. But you kind of have to, like, keep one of your barns not completely full and stuff like that. It's kind of a hassle. So maybe that's what we'll do to populate our cow pen when we get the new one. We'll take baby, we'll like move 5 of the cows out and move it in that one, and then and the 5 that I would move would probably be the ones most pregnant, and just kind of like rotate it that way. Like, take the pregnant ones that are about to give birth, put them in there, and back and forth. It's a bit of work, but it could be done. It's just a thought on a way to save some money buying cows. So, and with these, okay, so let me give you like an example. So like these cows are 60% of the way to having babies. Yeah, they're the closest. So like in like 4 months or so, or whatever that is, they'll be giving babies. Also, these cows, 31-month-olds, in about 5 months, we're going to be selling them because their production starts to drop and their amount of food they eat goes up. So, you sell them for 1,500. You buy new ones for 1,100, so you're making like $400 a cow. It's a fair swap. So that is the other thing we have to watch for as well. But we have a full pen, and that's exciting. We have a full pen of cows we need to feed. So let me feed them next. We still have to feed the chickens, but they'll be okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. And I know we have some feed mixed. We'll use that up first, like we always do. And we will mix up another batch. Now that we have a full cow pen, they're going to be eating like crazy. Cows. Yeah. They're almost going to go through, I don't know, each cow does like something like 50 liters a day. So yeah, they're going to need a lot. And I don't even remember if I fed them last month, which may also be part of the problem. So we'll go ahead, fill this up again. Can't really see what's happening here. There we go. That should be good. Hay. So again, it's going to try to do 5-5 and then the rest straw. Way too much hay. That's going to mess with things. Silage. That'll be all right. I'm going to do the rest straw. The mixture should be okay. Doing it that way. And we'll just feed all of this in here. I don't know if they'll take all of it. It'll take probably a lot of this. Like I said, I don't remember if I fed them last month, and with it being up to 45 cows eating, they're going to need it. I'm also going to probably, when I move the animal trailer out, tap that bale a little bit, just because it'll cause it to load up some straw. All right, there we go. We're full up. So yeah, we used almost 7,000 liters plus whatever was in there. So it's like probably going to be one full one of these. A month. Which isn't too bad. All right, let's go nudge that bale a bit after I pull this trailer out. Put the trailer away. I'll take the weight off. I'll get here. That's another piece of equipment we need, is a telehandler for the farm. To kind of do that work. This is going to be interesting because I don't want to harm the pallet. So let's go this way at it. Sort of bit in the way, sorry about that. I think if we just slowly back up, we'll get it right in the place here. There we go. Now, if I can just swing it. Ugh. I should have just probably moved the pickup truck, but I think we're all right. Okay. All right, we'll drop off this weight. We're going to get that straw bale moved. and then we have eggs yet. So what I'm gonna do is probably do some of that stuff off video, and I'll probably come back um, once that pallet is full, or once we get another one of those jams. And I'll get that loaded up, and I'll be back when we're selling jam, and then we'll probably move into June. So I will see you guys once we're there. All right, so I waited pretty long. You can see I got two more pallets of jam on here. This thing is loaded, 2,100 liters, insane. And let me tell you, this truck had a hard time pulling this trailer, and I took my time because wow, there's a lot here. So let's go ahead, get this all sold, see what we end up with for all our jam. 2517 environmental score, 26,133 for the jam itself. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. We're probably gonna try to sell jam again. Let's take a look here. Possibly, there's a big drop. But I am gonna try to sell jam again in June. So whatever gets made here between now and June, we will sell, and then we'll probably do the store it until we have that next sell point. Where is it? Kind of in December, and then kind of do that cycle. So again, I think I want to maximize my selling of berries at this time period. So I think what I'm going to do is whatever we get sold next month, or make ends we'll sell next month, and then I'll turn it off for a while, probably maybe in like October or November, October, see how much jam can get made in 2 months, and I'll figure it out. But I don't want to necessarily use up everything for that other time period, but we'll see. We'll do our best. We'll figure out. Well, I'll do some math offline, try to figure it out. Probably be wrong, but better than not knowing. So I'm gonna go ahead. This trailer is nice. I can load tractors up on here. I can load equipment up on here, so it's kind of nice, time saver type of thing. But really, at the end of the day, wow, that saved. I was able to do about 8 pallets on the old trailer. This one did, well, I had 21, probably 20, 21, maybe could have fit a couple more. So basically 3 to 4 trips. I could probably do 1 trip in this trailer, 4 trips on the old trailer. So it was well worth the price I paid for it. I think it was like less than 10,000. So our sale definitely paid for it. Let's see though, I'm going to try to back it up in here. It might not quite go here. I might end up moving our bit under the pass-through up by headers, but let's see. Oh, look at that. Backed up in there nicely. So there we go. We're detached. We'll put the truck away. Man, I did that very poorly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the yard a little bit, and then I'm going to jump us into June, where there's, again, not a whole lot to do. We will be selling some stuff and maybe watering our berries and selling some more jam. So let's go ahead and jump cut to June, and I'll see you there. Welcome to June. So I was thinking June was going to be a quick month and be a good wrap up, just finish up things in this video with our June duties, but I didn't realize that um, we have barley we're going to need to harvest. Let's go ahead and take a look. Ready to harvest. We have 2 grass fields that we need to mow. That's exciting. Um, and then we have a whole bunch of straw baling we'll need to do and straw to put away. Selling our jam. We have to sell eggs. We have to sell milk, feed cows, feed chickens. Um, and we have to sell our corn and soybeans. So to wrap up this video, I think what I'm going to do is jump in a tractor and, well, first let's check the weather. Yeah, no rain. So I'm going to jump in a tractor and I am going to start selling our corn and soybeans, and I think that's what we'll use to take us out of this episode. And when we pick up in the next episode, we'll do the harvest. I think I'll probably do the mowing and stuff off camera, perhaps, maybe, just because we've seen a lot of that, and we can just focus on the harvest items that go with it. And then after the harvest, we'll probably sell the jam and we'll sell the milk and eggs. So let's go ahead and I'll probably do the price is dropping, but I think we'll be okay. I am going to slow down time though. Okay. So let's see, we're going to probably sell our corn or soy first. Doesn't matter which one. We have 2 trips of soy, 1 trip of corn. So I think we'll take us out with the corn here in June at 8:34 at the popcorn production. Hopefully it'll take it all. So let's back up, start filling. Corn. All right, so I want to first say thank you for watching this episode. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. Also, the notifications, so you get notifications when new content is posted. And as always, please comment down below if you have questions, or just to let me know what tractor we should buy, or what other truck we should get if the truck I'm planning on getting isn't quite right, or just kit in general that we should be looking to purchase or saving up to purchase. Let me know about the new plan as well, if you like that idea or not. And thank you, and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.